This is Son Goku Ultra Instinct Toyotarou version, released in 2024. Since this is a unique release, he has a bit different packaging. I'll begin with the shipper box. Inside it is a beautiful box art made of thick cardboard, containing both Figupedia and the figure box. The figure packaging is common Figuarts windowed box featuring Toyotarou's autograph. Nothing special about the figure itself, just another repaint of 2020 Goku Ultra Instinct with new heads. He has 5 faceplates. Newly sculpted, tan skin tone, no shadings, matte finished. Decals are tightly applied. And 2 types of hair, beautifully sculpted in new style, consistent with recent Figuarts releases. He only carries 4 pairs of hands, standard Goku 2.0 variants, nothing new here. With 2 heads and 5 faces, he has a total of 10 variants, plenty to cover most possible action poses. Personally, I don't quite fond of the faces. I think the eyes are too narrow and warped. Goku looks more angry here than the OG. Head sculpts aren't good, however, a slight gap between the face and hair might be visible, since the bangs don't overlap with the forehead. Craftsmanship is great. Sculpts are sharp and tidy, with no visible knock marks or seam lines. Both hair are very well crafted, covered in metallic silver paint. No shadings or highlights though. Although the new hair is awesome, the sculpt is not as strong as Tadi's or Goku Legendary. It's actually baffling why they call this one Toyotarou version, because then, whose version is the OG 2021? As far as I know, Dragon Ball is illustrated by Toyotarou himself since the beginning of Super Arc. Well, I guess whatever you say, Bandai. Overall look is similar to the original 2020 version. He's still awesome to look at, and the new heads improve his appearance. Boots are well painted, only minor mispaints are visible, hardly noticeable. No color mismatch on the knee joints, and they're matte finished. Well done! Skin is tidily painted, no shadings or scratch lines on the pants. No shadings around the belt part, matte finished is applied evenly top to bottom. Some shadings are applied on the arms. The scratches are not painted sadly. Goku World Tour has painted scratches all over his body, but they're not sculpted. While Toyotarou's version has sculpted scratches, but not painted. Weird choices every time. I wish they could just do them both. Some shadings are also visible on the chest, but none on the back. Hence, his back skin tone mismatches the rest of his body. Except the color mismatch on his back, he's got no issue. Great overall craftsmanship, worthy of a premium release. Body is identical to the original. Nothing new here, so I will not waste time demonstrating posability. I think Body 2.0 is pretty well known by now. But I'll check the joint quality. Looks like the joints are pleasantly tight. Nothing is wobbling, no overly tight joint, no squeaky joints. Plus, the leg sideways range seems to be improved. Toyotarou version is only a repaint of the 2020 OG Goku Ultra Instinct, except for the neck and head, body design is identical. You can also spot the color mismatch on the back of Toyotarou's version here. Both have the same amount of hand variants. While the OG carries a Kamehameha effect, Toyotarou version comes with an extra head. Toyotarou version has a new neck, but the head joint is almost identical, so heads are swappable. Toyotarou's head also has a deeper socket, so it's better to swap the neck as well when swapping the heads, to avoid short-necked or long-necked looks. Toyotarou's head size is slightly bigger than the OG 2020. It's not immediately noticeable since the difference is negligible. It's more apparent when you use another body for it. Here's how it compares with Black Hole Toys version, which has similar style but considerably smaller. Therefore, faces are also bigger than the OG. Needless to say, the faces are not swappable. Somehow, I prefer the OG faces better than the Toyotarou version. Like I said before, the big Toyotarou head might look oversized for certain Body 2.0 Gokus. However, it scales better on Body 3.0s, such as Goku Legendary and Demoniacal Fit Martialist. So yes, those who like bulkier Goku Ultra Instinct can use Toyotarou head on Goku Legendary body. However, due to the deep socket, the head is not directly compatible with the body. You'll either need a longer head pack or, as usual, some blue tacks to securely attach the head on the bulky body. And he also might look short-necked. All that's left is swapping the belt, which is easy to do as well. The torn shirt fits nicely around the bulky abs. Goku Legendary's waist is elastic, so fitting the belt into it is not difficult either. Plucking the torso back to the waist is a bit tight, since the belt is taller than Goku Legendary's. I think he looks awesome in bulky body, although it might not be accurate since Toyotarou version is supposed to be slimmer. Now, let's move on to the booklet. While the figure is pretty mediocre, the booklet is a valuable guide, definitely a must-have for every Dragon Ball Figuarts collector. It's a 7x10-inch, 144-page thick encyclopedia of Dragon Ball Figuarts, same size as Daisensu Encyclopedia. The cover is beautifully designed with nice foil stamping on the title. It has a soft cover and comes with a sleeve jacket, which is standard Japan publication. The print quality is okay-ish, nothing special about it. The pages are quite thin, might easily crease if you're not careful. It contains some articles on the first pages, like the process of making a Figuarts and an interview with Toyotarou Sensei. Then we get the meat of the book, the pictures of all Dragon Ball Figuarts ever released up to 2024. The figures are grouped by their story arc following the timeline, from the Dragon Ball Classic up to Dragon Ball Super. They also put information such as the release date and price of each figure at the time they were released. Finally, the release date of every figure in chronological order. Not to over-exaggerate, but I consider this one probably the most special release this year. Here's why. Although the figure itself is unimpressive and I'm not a fan of the faces, Toyotarou mold is a nice update to classic Goku head mold that is long overdue, bringing a more current look for Goku Figuarts. It unlocks many possibilities. Imagine it in black. It probably will be used for base form Goku 3.0 someday. Or perhaps SDCC this year will bring us Toyotarou head with Ultra Instinct signed body, just like in 2020. I even see a certain bootleg company currently set to release Toyotarou mold variants. And they are certainly not ashamed of charging you an arm and a leg for it either. Needless to say, save your money and stick with the official while it's still around. The head aside, the booklet is a must-have guide for every serious Dragon Ball Figuarts collectors. For $100, this set is a no-brainer. Do not miss out on this one. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye!